Hello, good morning. Welcome to day 23 of SSSVEDA. It's really early in the morning. I think it's like 6 a.m. and I'm already at the office, which is amazing. I just have a lot of things to do because I'm taking a couple of days off. Um, so, following the topic guide for SSSVEDA, today's topic is, who would you like to have coffee with? And there are a lot of people that I'd like to add to that list, not the least of which, fantasy coffee would be, Richard Branson. Steve Jobs would have been another one, but unfortunately he's no longer with us. The Woz, and so many others. They're really impressive people who've done things to change not just the way we communicate, but how we're, our productivity, for example. Not how we are productivity, but sorry about that. I mean, they've affected our productivity and the tools that we use to be productive, which is really amazing. And, there are a lot of startup guys, people who have these really amazing business ideas, especially in the tech world, and start these businesses that are just amazing, whether through their own funding or venture capital. It's always interesting to talk to people like that because you want to know what their inspiration was. How did they decide one day that they were going to leave their job and open and or start this business? And it'd be interesting to know what their challenges were. What roadblocks did they face and how did they overcome them? I feel that I like to learn from other people, and having discussions like that is definitely a great way for me to see, what challenges I may or may not face in the future if I were to say, hey, tomorrow, I'm going to start a business. Although many of you know I've been a freelancer for many years, so I'm well aware of many of the challenges that freelancers and business owners face. And so, the types of questions, outside of, what inspired you and what were your roadblocks, I'd like to know about time-life balance. Because I never seem to get that right. For, those of you who know me, I seem to I don't get the work-life balance. I work a lot, and I'm a go-getter, and I work really hard and long hours, and I'm always willing to help outside of that as well, which tends to put me in some pretty tiring situations where I'm just mentally exhausted from doing all the things that I do on a regular basis. So yeah, I'd like to talk about time management, or as I said, work-life balance, and how did they achieve that? Or did it take a long time for them to realize that they needed to achieve that? Or did that only become achievable when they reached, their level of success? Which is, those are some really great questions. And I feel that, although I'm sure they've answered a lot of these questions in seminars and interviews, there's a difference. When you're having a one-on-one type situation, it can be a little more intimate, where you can ask, you'll get deeper answers to the questions that you've asked. And so that's kind of cool. Like my CEO here, our CEO at our company, and our COO, and in fact most of the senior leadership, have something called Unplugged, where they set aside an hour to answer questions on, roadmaps and ideas and the path of, the future of the company to the employees. And everybody's invited, and anybody who can make it does. But even then, I feel like they're on a time limit, and they can only answer so many things, and people might be a little more shy about asking questions in scenarios like that, or even answering questions in that kind of scenario, where I've had many one-on-one conversations with my CEO, who by the way is a really cool guy, where he's naturally been more open to answering questions with regards to his inspiration and how he got here and what it was that helped him build the enterprise that I work in today, which is really cool. So yeah, one-on-one coffees are definitely the way to go. And as you guys know, I'm open to having coffee with anybody. So yeah, if anybody wants to have a coffee with me, not that I put myself in the same bracket as Richard Branson or anybody else, but for the people who are new to digital media, or the people who are new to technology, and they want to know what do I have to do to get to where I need to be. You know, I might have some answers, I might not, but, you know, I might be able to, you know, help guide and build a plan, help them build their own plan, which is something that, you know, we all need to do. So yeah, I guess that's it. You know, that's my VEDA for today. And if you have any comments, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. And you guys can all follow me at cpantazis on Twitter. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll try to make sure that I do my VEDAs on my time off, which will be different because I won't be in the office. Bye.